Hi, Taurus. My name's Amber. Welcome to A Golden Path Tarot, and thanks for tuning in. This is going to be your reading for August 2026. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm just laying them out. Okay, starting off, we have Ten of Cups reversed and the Eight of Swords. So, seems as though you might be having some family issues. Um, and it looks like it's being caused by it's a feeling that you you may be feeling a little cut off from other people going through similar situations, and because of that it's making you feel like you're especially defective, or you might be feeling a little bit like it's a feeling that you might be almost like thinking, am I a little crazy? Am I a little loony? um Am I in the right? Like, I feel like there's someone making you feel like you're crazy for wanting to do something, or wanting to set maybe certain boundaries. Um, and and I think it's only like I'm saying it, like I said, I think it's only because you are just cut off from other similar people to you in similar situations. Um, and yeah, this could just be causing family problems, or maybe it's just your family making you feel this way, that that whatever you're communicating is somehow crazy or not acceptable. Interesting. Okay. And we have the Nine of Wands. So you've been having to defend something, and it could be just defending your point of view, your dreams, or even just defending yourself. And you've been very strong in doing that, and it's very respectful, um, respectable. Um, yeah, it's like you're not standing down. You're like, this is what I want, this is what I feel or think, and I'm gonna defend it till the end. I'm gonna stand tall. You have the Page of Pentacles. It's an energy of just wanting to learn more about life, wanting to expand your horizons, and just being open to receiving new knowledge. Um, so I feel like at this time you might be thinking about doing something to either learn a new skill, or just learn more about life in general, maybe. And maybe that's something that you're not being supported in right now. And so you're feeling like you have to really fight for it. Above you, we have the Magician reversed. So you're really trying to escape the. I feel like you're trying to go beyond your comfort zone of this world that we live in, where we're so what's the word, overstimulated, um where we're constantly just trying to satisfy ourselves, And yeah, you're wanting to reach beyond that. You're wanting to see, what things can I create? Um, what things can I explore? How can I not just sit there and be constantly inundated with all of this consumption and all of that? And then we have the Six of Swords. So this card is just a message that you you might be moving away from something, and it could be a little difficult at first, um, either spiritually or even physically. There might be some bumps in the road, but this could also be a message just to show that you are ready to communicate something with someone that you've been holding back for a while, and you're ready to confront a situation. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. So there might be something that you could be getting a little emotional about, and it could be clouding your perception, so just watch out for that. Try not to get emotional about something. If someone is like putting you down for something or trying to make you feel like you're crazy, it could just be that they're doing it out of concern, and it could just be that they really do think they're right, and maybe they love you so much that they feel like it's their obligation to tell you if they think that you're wrong in something. So this card is just giving a message to not have to, not necessarily get so upset about it and get so defensive, but just, take whatever advice they're giving you with a grain of salt, and maybe part of their advice is correct. Maybe it's not all correct, but maybe there's something that, a kernel of good advice that you can take from that. And then we have the Hanged Man. And yeah, I think there's something happening in your environment right now that's changing your view on what you what you thought life was all about, or what you want out of life. And it's a feeling of just being more enlightened, um, lightening up, and having more of a sense of humor about life. And then we have the Five of Swords. So, yeah, I feel like you might have this fear right now that you're creating an enemy, um, or maybe that you might not be going in a correct direction. That's hard to say. In the right direction, and you might have a little fear. A part of you thinks, what if this doesn't work out? What if I lose? What if I'm humiliated even? And when we fear things, we are focusing too much on the bad, and where you place your focus, that's where things are going to grow, because that is basically the law of attraction. And try to stay optimistic. I'm sure in the long run that the people around you will understand why you feel the way you feel when they reflect on things. And we have, needs and urges for a reason. They come from somewhere. And I think that it's good that you're acting on them. And then we have the Star reversed. So this is just a message that you may feel like you're just healing from something for a while, and life might take on more of a serious tone, but it doesn't have to. And if you can just integrate everything that's happened into you and carry it with you, um, take what happened and take it into you and just transform it, then you can just grow from any obstacles that you've been through. And yeah, this card's all about healing, and it was reversed. So it's just kind of like a prolonged healing process that doesn't need to be prolonged. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I am getting any other messages here for you. Okay, I'm just getting a message of whatever you do, just do it with love. And if it's love for yourself, which should come first before anything, then just know within yourself that you're not doing anything wrong. I always like to use the example of like when you're in an airplane and the air masks come down, they always tell you that you're supposed to put your air mask on first before helping others. So if there's something that you're feeling conflicted about, and um, a course of action that you feel like you need to take, then um, you need to act on that, because you can't just repress it. You can't just pretend like you don't have these feelings. Um, but don't feel like you're doing it out of like um, rebellion, or like you're hurting people's feelings by following your heart. Um, recognize that you're doing it out of self love. And when we love ourselves, we're more able to love others, because then we feel fulfilled and our cup's just overflowing and we're able to feed others off of that. So, um, yeah, I don't want you to feel like you're doing something bad by following your dreams or your goals, or even standing up for yourself. And also just remember to spread that love to others if they are concerned about you. Just recognize the love that is there. Maybe they're afraid of losing you, or they're afraid that something bad might happen to you. Um, that's one thing that I'm working on too, is just when someone gives you like unwanted advice, just to say like, I love you, but I don't need to hear that right now. And sometimes I even find myself getting a little heated when someone is trying to tell me what to do. And I think it's always good to just start with, look, I love you, but this, and that way they know like, hey, I'm not trying to argue with you, and I do care about you. And I appreciate your advice, but it's just not wanted. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will check back in with you in September. I'll put my link down below if you'd like to book me for a personal reading, and take care. Bye.